how do you deal with fear? How do you overcome those types of obstacles that people usually struggle with?
I can answer that real quick and very short. Your key word you said is most people say, what if? And that's exactly fear-based. I have faith-based questions or answers that say, even if. So even if this seller says no, I'm still going to pick up the phone and call the next one. Even if I dump all of my money into this course, this mentor, this coach, this program, this mastermind, and it doesn't work, I'm still going to do X, Y, and Z after the fact, which is faith based. So I never question what if I like that fear. I never have it. I just say, even if it don't work out, which is most people say, well, what if it don't work out? I say, even if it don't work out, I'm still going to continue to be me, to do what I can to become the best version of myself. And when I'm the best version of myself, I make better decisions because the confusion is eradicated by having, self-awareness and having that clarity of thought. So I just it's not what if, it's even if.
So this even if mentality, where did this come from? Like, were you always born with this type of mindset, or how did you develop this, or what was the aha moment? You go, wait a minute, if I think about this from an even if perspective, it's gonna change my world.
It's a great question. No, I definitely wasn't born with it, though we wish we all were. However, for me, it's based off of my past experiences. So as we talked before, we all have bad seasons in life, and in 2002, I had one in which I was arrested and charged with first degree murder, facing a life sentence without the possibility of parole. At 21 years old with an eighth grade education, sitting in jail, facing a life sentence. My daughter was only 10 months old. So at that point in time, I was faced with, a roller coaster of emotions and feelings and all of the things. But on top of that, it was like, look what you did getting here. Like all the decisions in your life led up to this point. So as I sat in prison, I ended up being convicted of second degree murder and serving sentenced to 17 years and 9 months. And I served an actual 14 years and 4 months of my life in penitentiary. So throughout that course of time, all I did was first got my GED because, like I said, I went in with an eighth grade education at 21 years old. Um, and then I started to live a life of deduction, subtracting all of the things that wasn't conducive to the person that I wanted to become. So after I had my vision set, the future Justin, the Justin 10.0, looks like this, walks like this, talks like this, lives like this, then everything every single day is conducive to stepping into that vision. And part of that being, don't question what if it doesn't work. And then because that's what happens with a lot of people, we start to dwell in that fear and then either most of us just self-sabotage. We pick up vices, and it doesn't always have to be drugs, alcohol, porn, gambling, but it could just be binge watching or binge eating, binge watching Netflix, binge eating ice cream or whatever it is. But we allow the fear to overtake our states, and then we self-sabotage and go backwards. I refuse to do that because of where I've been.
Handprint as a metaphor for success. How is handprint a metaphor for success?
Ooh, great, very good. So as we know, our prints are different than anybody else's. So that being said, you don't have to be better than the next person, right? Just be different. And you are already different, so you've got a leg up. So when you embrace your uniqueness, no matter what it is, all the things that we think we don't like about ourselves and the thoughts or whatever, that's our uniqueness. And so when you become aware of that and you embrace it, you'll shine more. And the more you shine, the more you open yourself up for opportunities of success, right? So with that handprint, it being different, you're already better than better.
I see that. So that's how success is like a handprint.